They're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and me.
Champagne and beers, eh?
All right, we're back.
Take two.
Take two.
Take two.
I
You
was
weren't
not
just
recording the YouTube version of this, so for all you people that like to crack stick to me and Danny on the internet, this is for you. We're back. We're at Lily P's live.
Live from Cambridge,
I
Massachusetts.
just said this, but I mean, if you see us on YouTube and you see my garage, this place is like my garage on like Taj Mahal of my garage, basically.
It's unbelievable. I'm watching people play cornhole outside. It's also 90 degrees out.
Yeah.
So watching people playing cornhole outside, there's two shuffleboard tables, there's a small arcade game, there's a massive bar, there is plenty of room to eat, there's plenty of room to chill, the bar and kitchen is wide open. You can see everything that's going on. It's unbelievable.
Place is, by the way, here's something I look
clean.
for in my restaurant.
It's fucking clean.
I mean, that's what I look for in a restaurant. I look for fucking spick and span.
Yeah.
This place doesn't
This
have
is
an
it.
inch of fucking dirt in it. It doesn't have dust in it.
I just had the Jamaican jerk wings. If they fell on the floor, I was eating it.
It's
unbelievable.
So I was gonna do this ad like second, but I mean, 50 Binney Street. If you were here tonight and you said pulling the cork, you get 10% off.
Ooh, I didn't know
The
that.
food is fucking lights out. It's awesome. My wife just said it's the best fucking chicken sandwich she's ever had in her life.
Yep.
So, anyways, we're here. We're doing it live. So, all right, give me some more of these promos that we got.
All right, so right next to me as we speak, I have owner and operator Craig Richards, who owns Extra Effort Hockey. Last week he screamed at me via text. He was like, I gotta fix this for you. Not only do I have 1,000 square feet of synthetic ice, I have a slew of fucking hockey teams. He's got two 8U teams, one 10U team, one U12 team, two U14 teams. I keep saying U12, and two high school teams. Over 100 kids in the program, and right now that are training aside from the individual training. By the way, two of those teams, they're in the finals tomorrow. They're in the finals tomorrow.
Where else would they be?
Proof is in the pudding.
That's right.
Extra Effort Hockey. No brainer. Got two coaches over here. One madman parent, Billy O'Leary. Route 1 South, Newbury Street, whatever you want to call it. You got to get in there. You got to mention pulling the cork. They'll give you a high five, I'm sure. And just do the right thing. If you're into the hockey, you want to start them young. You want to keep it going. You think you're a vet. That's where you got to be.
That's right. All right, real quick too. Shout out to your sister. Even though they're not running cornhole nights right now, in general they do. Lights out cornhole. Malden, Mass, at the IA, 177 West Street. What's up? How's my memory?
It's pretty good now.
Like a fucking clock, kid. You can count on it. I won the last one I was at. That's a fact. With your sister. I mean, is there anything more poetic than that?
It was. I mean,
you're a sponsor. Now I take you to the podium.
And that's
all right?
It's like Shakespeare wrote this story.
All right.
Last, certainly not least, my man Sean, insulation situation. As you know, he's a Mass Safe partner. Most people would ever source National Grid. You already know the deal. 75% off the work. Multifamily homes, what do we call them?
Irish battleships.
Irish battleships. You're 100% as long as all your tenants are on board. And they should be on board because they should be thankful that they are a fucking tenant in your house. All right? And by the way, usually you have a fee anyways on your bill. It's called a weatherization fee. You have it anyways. You're paying into it. So do the right fucking thing. Put some insulation in your goddamn basement. Have yourself a man cave. Have a little play date. Do whatever you got to do. Make sure Sean does the work. Insulation situation at gmail.com. Phone number. Of course I don't have it right now because I'm an asshole.
Well, in the meantime, while you're finding it,
Yep.
I can tell you this, that I'm getting some work done on my house, and Maggie said, when are you calling Sean from insulation? I'll call him on Monday. Like, now, I'm just a person who puts stuff off.
Yep.
But, like, I can't wait to get him in
So,
there.
by the way.
Because I had some guy who came in and was like, think it's insulated, might not be. Like, give me the real deal. I know
No.
Sean's giving me the real deal.
Sean's giving you the real deal. And, it's a fucking no-brainer, pal. Phone number, 617-835-4784. Sean likes his beer cold. When you call him, and make sure that you have him with him, make sure you mention pulling the cork, and we are fucking done with
That's
our
right.
sponsorships.
All right, let me start off real quick with I know we are doing today. We're doing good, guys.
Yep.
This is our running thing. Al Delano's here, by the way. Absolute legend.
First off, is he a point guard for a good guy?
He's the best good guy there
Look
ever
at him.
is.
Just look at him right now.
Yeah.
He's wearing a shirt that could be.
When I did the
Oh.
Cornhole podcast, our buddy Kevin Lowry was kind of like the Al Delano. Like
Yeah.
he was like He never was on the. He was on the show once, but like, he's always in the background. He's always a part of the scene. He's a fucking legend. Just want to point out the fact that he's over there just crushing chicken and waffles right now.
He's murdering it.
All right, so
What a shirt.
So we're doing good, guys.
I gotta hold on.
Oh, this shirt is
It's dynamite.
unbelievable.
It looks like for you early rap heads, Biggie Smalls used to always wear Coogee and Miss Keen shirts. That's what it looks like. It's just
Sick.
it's a fluorescent bomb right now.
Kind of like a white Biggie, actually. Unbelievable. So I know we're doing good guys, by the way. That's going to be our, as we said, we're going to be
Frauds and
returning
good
to frauds
guys.
and good guys.
Yep.
Let me tell you a fraud, though, real quick.
Please.
Okay. 2 weeks ago, I'm at Total Wine Danvers. I'm getting 2 kegs.
Is there any better place to get booze though?
No, it's fucking
That's
like
the-
Disneyland
yes,
for alcoholics.
It's incredible.
So I back up, and as I back it up, this guy's like trying to get by me. So I got my truck, and I tap a car behind me, right? That parked car in the
Real
lot.
nice.
So
Proud
I'm
of
like,
you. Proud
fuck.
of you.
And the reason that I didn't pay attention was because I parked so far away so I can get the kegs into my truck
Yep.
that there's nobody ever parked out there. So anyways, I hit it, but I get out, I look, there's no damage at all. It's a shitty little Hyundai accent, old Hyundai accent,
Yep.
beat up Hyundai accent. But there's a fucking crime dog McGruff motherfucker in the car next to there, just sitting there doing the crossword. So I'm like, well, I gotta leave my number, right? Because I don't want to be like hit and run or something, if this girl comes out, or what tend to be a girl. So I leave my number, say, hey, I tapped your car. I didn't see any damage. But here's my number if you have any issues. So sure as shit, she calls me. This is 2 days ago.
First off, you're a gentleman for doing that.
Yeah, fucking. Well, I mean, they got cameras there. I don't know. Whatever. I knew I didn't do any damage. That was a big
That's-
thing,
All right, can I tell
right?
you?
So I'm like Church of Latter-day Saints over
That's
there.
such a Melrose thing to do. Malden guys, we ain't doing that. If there's no damage, no harm, no foul.
All right, so here we go. So I get the fucking phone call, right, from this broad woman, whatever you want to call her, Kate.
Them they.
So she was very well spoken. She's like, leaves me a message. There actually was damage to my car, so I would love to have a call back. And I'm like, so I call her back. I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, thanks for calling me back. She's like, so yeah, so there was pretty good damage to my car from when you tapped it. And I go, okay. And she goes, what's up? And she goes, the whole side panel is swiped, and there's a scratch along it. And I go, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm like, I tapped the front of your car. And she goes, wait, you tapped the front of my car? I go, yes, as in the front end of your car. Not the side panel that you just said, by the way. And then she's like, wow, so that was unlucky. I got hit twice in the same time. I go, here's what I would recommend you do. I go, I would recommend you call up Total One. You get their fucking cameras. You get their videos.
Right.
And you look at the videos from when I hit the front of your car and did no damage. You fraud fuck. I go, you were just looking for a little fucking cash, weren't
Fuck
you?
off, Kate.
Yeah. Fuck, do me a favor. When you, Maggie goes, she's still coming back. I go, I'll get an insurance adjuster out to her fucking house. I'll be in your, don't fuck with me. I'll be in your fucking underwear drawer in the morning. Like fucking, like you're going to have an eggs. I'm going to be in the kitchen. Don't fuck
What's
with
up?
me.
Remember me? I
Don't-
hate you fucking bumper.
Yeah, now you never get rid of me, you fucking fraud fuck. Anyways, I was so glad,
it.
by the way. So glad.
Sorry, I gotta scream because I need a new one. And by the way, I'm
Yeah.
breaking my rule right now. I
Jameson
drank,
gingers.
No, I drank out of a straw.
Woo!
It's not a no. You can't do that. I'm a
No.
man. I'm a man.
Unbelievable. So anyways, yeah, that girl is a total fucking fraud, and she's a fucking loser. By the way, you had a day for yourself today.
Yeah, man.
I mean, not like a party day.
No,
Family day.
Family day. Shout out to Local 12, man. We had a family day at Canopy Lake. It was extremely hot. I'm burnt. I wore a snapback. I have a terrible sunburn on my forehead, and I'm just here to live with it.
Yeah.
Great time though. I'm exhausted, but I'm bouncing back.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Oh yeah, rebounding like
Jordan flu
Barkley.
game.
Yeah,
All right.
Jordan flu game.
And that's why I'm here. But it was a great time. I had 12 of us all together. 12.
Yeah.
2 cars, packed like fucking sardines. Hit every ride with every kid, hit the Castaway Island. We're going to talk about my very first good guy has to do it today.
Okay.
So,
So I feel like I might guess it. I actually had a good guy.
you're going to guess it?
No, I was just saying. We'll talk about it later. Dude.
You know what? Though? You know what I will say though? I go to Canopy Lake every year,
Yeah, me too.
at least once.
Rite of passage.
I don't know why I am like this. It's not that far away.
No.
So I'm fucking telling. First off, and I'm all about stereotypes that like are harmless. Puerto Ricans are always late. So
By the
like,
way, as you're married to one,
yes. So half my kids, you know what I mean? They love rice and they love being late. Here's my thing, right? So I love telling them being there at 8 o'clock, knowing they're not going to be there at 8 o'clock.
yeah.
So 8:45 rolls around. I'm not kidding. 8:45, and I'm seething. I'm like, where the fuck are they? Where the fuck are they? And obviously Darcy didn't hear me.
No.
Darcy, I'm empty. Jameson Ginger, please. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Let's
Dave's
go.
calling out drinks as we
So-
go. I love it.
I have a tab open. I don't know, but you could be a sister too and just buy my drink. So, what was I at? Oh,
Yeah.
Puerto Rico's being late.
Yeah.
So we get there. I don't know why, but I just assume Canopy Lake is at the touching Canada, and it is not. You're there, and I think I looked at my Waze and it said 37 minutes. Once I got on Route 93, I panicked because I go, we're gonna get there, and we're not even gonna be able to get in this place.
I do it all the time.
But we got there. I looked online. This is what bothered me about Canopy Lake. They let you in at 10, but the rides aren't available at 10:30.
Bullshit.
Stupid.
Bullshit.
I see the argument, like maybe you're gonna get a locker. That's fine. Just have the. What if you don't have a locker? What if you
Yeah.
just want to go in and fucking ride? And
Thank you.
You're the best. Thank you. That was my girl Jillian, the waitress.
Yeah.
She's the best. Thank you.
And also, by the way, can I real quick before you get finished with this, we did a ski shot earlier before this.
Oh, it's on their Instagram.
As
I
you
think
said, the
already.
most white person thing you could
Most
ever do.
Caucasian thing you could possibly do is have 4 guys line up with green t-shirts out of a ski. It's on their Instagram. Look up Lily P's Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, we got there early. Whatever. We had ourselves a time. Here's my pro move. Go to the scariest ride first.
Yeah.
No line.
Yeah.
We were the second people in line. Banged it out. And I said to all the kids that were like skeptical about it, because I'm a roller coaster fiend.
Me too.
I said, you know what? You do this, the rest of history. So we went on Untamed. That's the one that goes 90
Yep.
degrees up and fucking goes backwards.
Love it.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So we banged that out at 10:33 a.m.
Yeah. You know what the problem with Untamed is though? Like, so Untamed is
There's
like,
only eight seats.
well, that's one problem. The other problem is it's like premature ejaculation. Like, it done before, like, you're like, fuck, this is over
Yeah,
already.
it's like a 14-second ride.
Yeah, it is. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like first time at the fucking fun park. So, dude, I love Canopy Lake. So, for the people who aren't from here, Canopy Lake is like a, it's like an amusement park, but it's like 40 minutes from us.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
According to me, it's 4.5 hours away.
Yeah, according to you, it's 4.5 hours away. It's awesome. I've been going there every year. Like, for you, you said your union has a day like today where they have like reduced
awesome.
tickets.
So
my dad, Gillette, they had the same thing. So we go to Gillette.
Right next to us was Eversource.
Yeah.
Like we just had like a free, food was included and whatnot. And it's kind of a no-brainer because like a regular ticket at Canopy right now is $60.
Yeah.
I think we paid $25.
It's awesome.
It's a no-brainer.
My daughter loves it. My kids, dude, you are not from the North Shore unless you have been a Canopy. Like,
know.
you're a fucking fraud if you haven't been a fucking Canopy.
So my biggest pet peeve with Canopy right now, and it's 2 years running, until they bring it back, they do not have deep fried Twinkies anymore.
You told me that this was your big beef.
Last year I went and I was like, hey, and this girl had no idea. She was probably 16 and screaming at her. I'm like, these have been here before we were a country. Fucking deep fried Twinkies were part of this fucking park,
You also have the backwards hat sunburn, which I've had that
bad.
more
It's bad.
times in my
It's bad.
life. I can't even tell you how many times I've had it.
Garbage.
It has happened to me.
And by the way, I lathered up today because I know better,
Yeah.
but I did not do my head. And I never remember to do my head. But what difference would it make? I would have still had a tan there, right?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. All right. Good guys. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
By the way, can I talk about Lily P's ice right now? This is the best
Oh,
ice on earth.
all right. By the way, this is a good guy. This is a good guy.
Hospital,
we didn't.
hospital ice?
Hospital crushed ice.
Dude, it's so good.
Why doesn't everybody do crushed ice?
I don't get it.
Like,
I don't
you know
get
what?
it. Do you know what is like second behind this, and I've never had it? You know, like the sphere you could buy?
Oh yeah.
And like you just like a
put it in
gentleman?
whiskey glass.
I want that.
I'd rather have crushed.
Crushed ice is incredible. I would
Crushed
have that
ice
as a
is-
meal.
Dude, when you have like grape soda and a crushed ice,
buddy. You're talking to my soul.
That is like some fucking shit right
This
there.
is for those at YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. It's just chilling there right now. I'm
This
just
shit
chomping
is
on
fucking
it.
legit. I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna get a mixed drink next, so I can
Yeah.
have the
You
crushed
don't, I
ice.
don't think you have a choice.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna start with the two obvious ones from Lily Peas: the crushed ice.
Yep.
And can we just talk about for 1 second? And it's a good guy. This is a plug, shameless plug. Fried fucking chicken.
So good.
I mean,
Is that a good? Is that your first?
this
good?
is a good guy. I don't know who the first person was to be like, dude, we gotta deep fry this shit and batter it and then brine it for 2 days and then fucking make this shit.
Fried,
Dude.
Fried everything makes it better. Fried chicken's just it's the originator. It's the goat.
I don't know that there's like I'll tell you right now. I think I've told you this. My parents own a 2-family. Well, they don't own. They co-own a 2-family with my godparents.
Yep.
So I grew up with Italian neighbors that make the best my godmother makes the best Italian food you've ever had.
Okay.
So every birthday, I would ask for chicken cutlets. That's what I wanted. I wanted fried chicken cutlets by her on my birthday. That's all I wanted. I didn't. Fucking Nintendo's fine. I want fried chicken cutlets, right?
Nintendo's
like it was lights out fried chicken cutlets. Fried chicken is fucking the best food. I think universally loved by everybody. Who doesn't like fried chicken?
I had fried chicken not so long ago, and here's the thing. Now I'm getting bougie with it.
You eat this fried chicken, you don't want to have any.
It's, dude. Bad fried chicken is good. Good fried chicken will make you go from 6 to midnight.
Yeah, like KFC's fine.
Totally fine.
It's serviceable.
Do you know what I love about KFC's chicken?
What?
The skin. I don't even need the meat.
Dude, rotisserie chicken, give me the skin. I can just peel it off.
You can ask my fiance right over there. When she makes her soup, which is, I would put her fucking soup up against anybody in the country. Okay, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
In the country.
Yeah.
But she makes it with the already made rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
You know how we start that off? I take the lid off and just crush the skin. Nobody in the house wants it, or what? If they do want it, they don't get it because it's already in my cheek. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm going to town. The skin on a rotisserie chicken, sign me the fuck up.
It's unbelievable. I think it's the best. You know what's funny? You like swordfish?
So I've had swordfish once and it was dynamite.
Yeah, it's great.
But the second time I went to go get it, they didn't have it. That was bullshit. It was at Turner's.
Shout out to my buddy Jeff Downing, Situate PD. I'm going to talk about fire department. I'm going to talk about him in a little bit. But he was like, "Oh, you don't like this? You don't like the?" He talks like this. You don't like the skin? I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Bacon to the sea." I'm like, "Sign me up! I fucking love bacon.
Yeah.
Give me that shit." All right, you're up.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Here. Throwing out some stickers like a gentleman. Good guys. Today I was at Canopy Lake.
Yep.
Here's what is fairly new to amusement parks: alcohol. And
Whoa!
And they should
Yes,
have
they have
been.
it there.
They should have been there since day one.
100%.
Here's what you're doing at an amusement park. You're spending a gratuitous, there's a good college word for you,
Yeah.
gratuitous amount of money to have your kids smile while you just sit there and sulk, right? Now, I'm a child at heart. I smile anyways.
I love amusement parks.
I'm
Love
at the
them.
Boston Tea Party. Now, for those that don't know Boston Tea Party, it is probably my favorite ride there. Because you don't even have to be on the ride
to enjoy it.
to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because it's the Boston Tea Party. You go down this fucking little slide, and they just
Soak the crowd.
soak the crowd, right? Right across from the bridges.
Jameson ginger.
Yeah, we don't have to make it a secret. He wants a Jameson ginger.
Yeah.
Right across from where the bridge is, there's something called the American Tavern, and you
Yes.
just see these parents there in the shade, having
Our people, by the way. Our people. Our
having the
people.
just waiting, watching their kids in line getting fucking burnt by the sun, right? And they're just sitting there like, we'll see you in 45 minutes, right? Because that
Yeah.
rough estimate, right?
Sure.
30 minutes. Crushing as many as you possibly can. Now, that was when I first noticed that. Now they have a barbecue joint in the middle of the place.
Yep.
You can have beers there. You can have it. It makes, you can just go around and have a little taste of everything. Even if you don't drink, you can appreciate the fact that parents can still fucking enjoy themselves at the amusement park.
Yeah,
Maggie,
to
I
me.
got it.
Thank you very much.
You're the best. Good guy, Maggie.
Good guy,
Maggie
Maggie,
Ahern.
getting drinks. So here's the
Don't
thing.
use a straw. Atta boy.
right.
Be a man.
Just threw that fucking straw away. Cheers, by the way. Fucking cheers.
Fucking right.
This is awesome.
Live show, pal.
All right, so by the way, Canby Lake Park, we've talked about it a million times. Anybody listening to this is hyper local? What's that? Yeah, they're right here. We're giving out stickers. By the way, it's like you're here with us, everybody. By the way, thanks everybody who showed up today.
Fact.
Right?
Fact.
My buddies over there, the Mars, Kev Mars, brother Joe's here.
By the way, can I talk about that name real quick?
Yeah.
Is it M-A-H-E-R?
Yeah.
How great is that as a
That's a fucking
Bostonian?
unbelievable name.
We were on, we're going way off track here, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I love where
There
we're
was a
going.
bar in Malden way before my time. Probably you were a kid, and we couldn't figure the name of it. Like me and like a group of people that were like older than both of us.
Yeah.
I'm calling my uncle. I'm calling my dad's friends. I'm calling everybody I know, and they kept saying Mars Cafe. So I'm like, no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. I just hear
You're thinking Ma.
M-A.
Yeah.
And they're like, you fucking retard. It's Maz. And I'm like, oh. And they didn't change anything, and it just clicked. Ma is one of the greatest Irish nicknames.
It's the best golfing family to ever come out of Melrose. The best part about them, they did not grow up in the country club. They grew up by Oak Grove. Like they are salt of the earth. The best golfer in Melrose is sitting right over there, Joe Marr.
That's awesome.
Kid's fucking lasers. Just shoots lasers. He's awesome.
Wish I could use him.
By the way,
again.
never warms up either. Just gets up there and cranks it down your throat. I love it.
That's how I am with karaoke.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you the story. I keep forgetting it. Speaking of like Boston, like Ma names like that. So I'm doing a softball game for my daughter. I'm like, you to pay the ump. So ump shows up. He's got a fucking Raleigh Fingers curly Q mustache.
I've had him as an umpire before.
His name is Phil Costigan.
Phil what?
Costigan. Like The Departed.
Yep.
He's this old ump, right? He's got like, so I go over and I go, how you doing, Brendan Ahern? He goes, Phil Costigan, how you doing? I go, great. I go, that mustache is unbelievable. He goes, thanks. He goes, I need $60. And I go, oh, I don't have the 60. Does it? He goes, I go, I think the other team pays you. He goes, somebody's paying me. I go, you're the most Boston person ever. Like, Phil Costigan, the Rolly Fingers mustache guy who demands to be paid on site immediately before a strike is thrown.
So how about this? So this guy might even be. We're going fucking off the walls right now. We're talking about good names.
Yeah.
So I met a guy from the IA, from Ireland. Can I tell you about the greatest villain name of all time? And this was his name, Denzel Wallace. He's about 5'1", possibly 130 pounds. Scariest human on earth.
Denzel Wallace.
From Ireland. Denzel Wallace. I'm like, here's my wallet. You know what I mean?
That's everything I got.
Yeah. You're
All
up.
right, I'm up. All right, I got a good one. This is a good guy that, like, I don't even know how he made it to the second show and didn't get on the first billing. He's a number one pick in the draft book all day.
Okay.
If you're Catholic, I guess. Santa Claus. Now, let me tell you why he's a double good guy, all right? I'll tell you why he's a double good guy. Let me tell you why he's a double good guy.
First off, obviously.
He hits the cycle every time, all right? First things first, he brings fucking presents.
Yep.
He's the magical guy who comes down your chimney, right?
Yep.
That's the basics, right?
Yep.
So he's the good guy for kids.
Yep.
Here's why he's the good guy for adults. He's a built-in babysitter for 3 months. From September to December, you're just laying down the smack when Santa Claus is watching. Santa Claus, you're not going to get shit for Christmas because Santa Claus knows you're an asshole.
I'm not showing you anything else, but I just want to let you know. All right? That's what you just said.
Santa Claus is fucking watching, and he's going to know if you're being fraudulent right now. He is calling
Naughty
out
and
frauds
nice.
left and right.
Yeah.
Naughty and nice. Maggie's older brother, Rob. Awesome dude. Actually, he's the only person I know who got coal in his stocking one year. They had enough of the kid. They were like, you're fucked. You're getting coal. Like, you're done. You get
That's all he
nothing.
really got?
He got coal. Yeah. It
Did they
happened.
give him something like 2 weeks later?
Yeah, they gave him like a couple things. Like it was kind of like a half a
Socks.
joke, half you're an asshole.
Yep.
But yeah, he got. But Santa Claus fucking down the chimney, giving gifts,
Even if
helping parents out.
Here's the best part. Imagine you don't have a chimney like I didn't. Somehow he still showed up.
Somehow go through the keyhole. Now the other thing is, if you're one of these new parents in one of these new bougie ass dumb towns like Melrose, but you think that telling your kids that there's a Santa Claus is lying to them and that's ridiculous. You know what you should do? You should grab some cement at Home Depot. You should mix it up. You should stick your feet in it and let me push you up to Toby. You're a fucking loser, a fucking asshole. You don't like magic or fun. You probably hate Canopy Lake Park. That's a fact.
Oh, I fuck those people.
Yeah.
Canopy
All right.
Lake's the best.
You're up.
Free refills. So, I know people that can't do it. I know people that can do it. If you can do it, you are all right with me. And I am not talking about booze because we know that's not we can't do that. That's not plausible.
Sure.
When a kid asks you, "Can I have another one?" and you're like, "Well, we have to charge you."
Yeah.
I get mad.
I agree with you.
I get mad.
It's fucking soda off the gun.
And it's peanuts.
Nothing.
Peanuts.
Nothing. The cup costs more than the soda. You know
Yeah.
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did know that.
So
when
in
when
theory, if you're
company-
at a restaurant and you're in a glass,
when a
it's custom.
company, and here's a perfect example. I was a waiter, I was a bartender. They have told me in the past, and that if any of my ex-managers listen to this, sorry to let you know, if someone ever asks me for a free refill of soda, I'm giving it to them.
100%.
I'm not charging them.
100%.
And, if you,
100%.
and guess what? If you want to come and see me, I'll be down on L Street, all right? Fucking, it's a fucking refill of soda, all right?
I totally agree with you.
I bartended weddings and fucking birthday parties and whatever the case may be. And yeah, is it a pain in the ass when kids are coming up asking you for Shirley Temples? 100%.
Yeah.
That's when you just say you're out of grenadine.
Yeah.
And guess what? Then they're like, can I have a ginger ale? Absolutely.
Yeah, you can have whatever you want.
And you know what the best part is? Their parents taught these kids to at least leave $1 in the fucking tip jar.
100%.
That's fucking genius.
Yeah.
Free refills should be mandatory. Mandatory. And we've had some serious shit in this country happen in the past couple days.
Yep.
That I don't really want to touch upon.
Yeah, we're more like, we're giving you the relief from that story, basically.
I would like to have free refills mandatory in America. Mandatory.
I agree. They should pass that as a fucking law.
You've never been thirsty before? You don't
No.
have a buck?
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking give them a free fill.
Yeah. They're not asking for like free refills of fries.
Right.
They're asking for free refills of fucking soda gun.
Here's the other thing, right? I've also asked like homeless people, right, down in the dumps, hey, you hungry? Nope. They've never once turned down a beverage.
Down in the dumps, by the way, is such a fucking awesome term.
Down in the
I
dumps.
love that term. He goes, oh, he's really down in the dumps, this
Yeah.
guy. Really fucking down in the dumps.
So like, you see a homeless guy, and it does bother me when they're like, yeah, I'm not hungry. And I'm gonna spell why you're a piece of shit. You just want money to like fucking shoot up your arm.
Yeah, do
but
your
no,
shit.
But what like, I've turned a new leaf because like, I wish that upon nobody. Right?
Of course.
I used to look at them as like fucking scum of the earth. I wish that upon nobody.
No,
it
it sucks.
bothers me. But no one has ever turned down a drink.
No.
Even like the terrible water, like fucking Crystal Geyser. Fraud, by the way.
Dasani, bullshit one.
Garbage.
Aquafina?
Aquafina.
Dude, get that shit out. Aquafina can fuck off.
Yeah. You know what?
Aquafina can suck
Just-
somebody's dick behind Caldor. It fucking sucks. It's the worst
I
fucking
am just
shit I've ever had in my
What
mouth.
the fuck is that? What? I just got one French fry with mayo from Billy O'Leary. I told you this kid's a sick bastard. He drives buses for a living. You know that?
All right, I'm up. Let me. All right, this is. By the way, we try not to be controversial, although I do not think this is a controversial take that I'm about to say. Actually, fuck that. Okay, you know what's a good guy? And everybody, if you think it's a sign of like, people are fucking fucked these days. The American flag is sick, and if you don't
unbelievable.
like the American flag, you can fuck off.
It's
if you're like, oh, that's a sign of like. By the way, everything now is like everybody who's got fucking spare time is like got like a theory on like, oh, this is a sign of.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
One of my best friends. I'm going to show you this on camera.
Yep.
So you know I'm not lying. This is at TJ Maxx in fucking Square Mall.
Yeah.
Which is, I want this on record. 2 to 3 years, that's going to be shut down, and we're going to have something else in that establishment. She's a massive, massive, massive liberal who I
Yeah.
love to death. She's like my mother.
Yeah.
My friend's mother. Dude, look at this. How dare anyone put a stain on our beautiful flag? It's the best flag on earth.
Dude,
It's the
it
best
is-
flag on earth.
All right, here's the thing: if you have a problem with the American flag because you think it's like a sign of being Republican or a sign of being like like a racist or something, you should You have a dump in your pants. You have a fucking mashed potatoes for fucking brains. And I want to encompass this too. Everybody who served for this country, who fought for that flag, like
Guy right behind me, Ricky
hey,
Freeman.
okay. So
Coach,
this is what I'm saying.
coach fight.
By the way, I'm up for whatever you choose to do. You want to kneel? You want to do what you want? Dude, I don't judge anybody. You make your own decisions in life, right? What I'm saying is, that thing fills me with joy when I see
Absolutely.
it. You think you live in a shitty country? This country's sick.
Right.
I'm in a place eating fried chicken doing a podcast, and somebody could be throwing dots over my head right now at this dot board.
And I'd laugh at
and it would be like we're living in a dream. Like we can do whatever we want here. It's unbelievable. So yeah, is it ideal? Nothing's ideal. That's the bottom line of life. Nothing's
Right.
ideal. Do you want to be fucking in like some country where people are telling you what the fuck to do all the time? Like that sucks.
No.
That flag stands for like freedom. It's fucking awesome.
And I want to point out right now, right? So I think we try not to talk politics on here, and we don't.
No,
that's not our
because
fucking
we're not
thing.
really political.
No, but
Me
I am.
or you.
I am a registered Democrat.
Yes.
That's what I am. I don't give a shit what you are, but that flag is unbelievable. My kids stand for the. And again, I'm not here to tell you to do what I do with my family is different from what everybody else does, and that's your prerogative. Not to mention my fucking favorite karaoke song.
Yeah.
But
And I won't judge you for that. By
that
the way.
flag is unbelievable. What it
It's-
stands for, like the stripes, it's fucking sick. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
So anyways, that's it.
That's a great good guy.
That's it. So that's my good guy.
I hope everyone has a great Fourth.
Flag.
by the way.
Yeah. Have a time for yourself. Although I will say, real quick, we keep going off the rails, but I don't mind.
That's fine.
Real quick, fraud.
We're in a live
Real
show.
quick fraud.
Yep.
Fireworks are fraud. I don't want to drive someplace to see fucking 9
I'm
sparkles
with
go
you.
off
I'm
in the
with you.
sky.
I'm with you.
Dude, I got better things to do.
I'd
I'm
ra-
like,
you
is this
know
for
what-
fucking simpletons?
Do you know what I would rather do than watch fireworks? I'll tell you what I would rather do. I would rather.
Crack stick to that guy who just walked by us?
Why did he just give us those?
I don't know. He just gave us like
Just
a
give us
weird,
fuck me
give us
eyes.
a wink.
And then he did like the white people thing with the lips where they just go. That was weird. But no, you know what I'd rather do than watch fireworks?
What's that?
I would rather watch reruns of Joe Dirt tell me about different fireworks.
Dude, you know what I'd rather do? I'd rather go to the fireworks and then not go in, but let somebody punch me in the nuts 6 times and then fucking leave. The place, dude, they suck. I don't know who's like, oh, dude, it was a great fireworks show. I'm like, are you a fucking simpleton?
Yeah.
Like, you own hamsters? Like, is that what you do for fun?
You want to watch them on TV?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking ludicrous.
I went to like the, what do they call it? Right on the Child's Day on 4th of July once. Once. You know what else I did once? I went to Salem on Halloween once.
Yeah, it sucks.
No, it's just overwhelmed with simpletons.
There you go. That's it.
And now it's only worse because the phones are getting better. Everyone's going to be in front of me, the camera. It's including myself. If I was here, I'm probably going to take a video of it like an idiot. Just dumb.
I agree.
All right. So I don't think we've actually said a good guy, and I think I'm
Okay.
going to change that right now. His name is Tim Duncan.
Fucking love Tim Duncan.
Let me tell you something about Tim Duncan. All right.
By the way, you're aging yourself out. Like, I don't even know if everybody knows who Tim Duncan is anymore.
So I thought about this today, and I go, this guy is. I don't think he's ever jaywalked in his life. Like
Oh.
he's just. He
With his dad jeans before they were dad jeans.
He was born with an 850 credit score. Like the guy is just. Listen to this real quick. I'm not even opening up the link. This is just the
Yep.
beginning of it. 5-time NBA champion. 3-time NBA Finals MVP. 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player. 15-time All-Star. And that's just. And then there's ellipsis. And for those that have never passed high school, those are the 3 dots. That's called an ellipsis, by the way. But first round, first overall pick from the Virgin Islands. Never fucking said boo to anybody. Never got caught in a controversy.
No.
Never heard him. I've never seen him. He's definitely never got a technical foul.
That was
No
my only.
chance.
By the way, you know what my only beef with Garnett is, and I love Garnett.
Yeah.
He used to torture fucking Tim Duncan. He used to try make it his job to torture him,
And why? Just to get him going?
just to be like a dick.
Yeah. Tim Duncan
fine.
is the nice.
It's actually the worst look that Garnett's ever had. I think.
I want Tim Duncan to come over and like be a tutor for my kids. Like he's
Hey,
just
Al.
an absolute nice
Al.
guy.
We gotta get a little cameo on. We gotta get a cameo on. Hey,
You're going on it anyways.
listen. So we gotta get you on a cameo real quick.
Sure. Thanks, guys.
So, Al Delano. Hi. We met you through the beef group,
Beef and beer page.
Beef and
yeah.
beer page.
Oh, the best.
and I think we're on record as saying the best 32-ounce chug we've ever seen in our life.
It's
right?
not even. It's
No, I gotta be
By
honest.
the way, I implore everybody on here who listens to join the North Shore Beach group, even if you're from like Texas.
North Shore
Join
Beach.
the craft beer mafia because I'll
Craft
tell you
beer
what,
mafia.
it's a fun
It's
way
a
to
blast.
waste your time.
It's therapy.
Yeah.
It is.
if
It
you,
is
and
hilarious.
if you've never seen or heard Boston people at their finest, this is the way to do it.
This is absolutely the way to
He's
do
not
it.
lying.
No,
Al,
that's
he's not
fact.
lying.
Al, are you
No.
originally from Methuen?
Yeah, I'm a Methuen.
Are you?
Yeah, bleeding blue. So.
Born and raised.
Yeah,
Ranger.
That's how Ranger blue, baby.
All right.
That's how we do
And
it.
also the athletic director, correct? Athletic trainer.
Athletic trainer.
Athletic
Yeah,
trainer.
athletic trainer up
Yeah.
there. So I get a free sideline pass.
It's
Every
unbelievable.
sporting event, man. It's incredible. I can't lose. Can't lose with that.
Yeah.
So.
I had to get you to pop
No,
on.
thank-
I had to
thank
get you to
for
pop
coming in,
on
man.
for a
It's-
quick one.
I gotta say though, it's the craft beer mafia is heating up right now.
Good.
With Cork chugs, man. It's,
Oh, yeah.
it's
I'm not a
blast.
Cork chug
It's-
guy.
It is hilarious.
You
Even
will-
more fun of the fails. Watching the fails
So
are better than the wins.
I showed him a video last week because I was like gonna put a video out there because I'm not a huge craft beer guy and don't take that personal. I
No
just,
offense. No
so
offense.
I tried a couple today. I liked, no big deal. You saw the video, dude. I took one sip of this and I almost vomited.
It's got to hit you the right way. It
I-
does.
First off,
Yeah.
No, I think you bought
if
some
you drank
off-market
mud,
shit.
you would be like, well, it's a little crickety.
Comment on it. I'd find the good in it.
Yeah,
I would. Yeah.
You would. You just
That's
you're-
I'll tell you what, that's the
we
best
s-
part of the funnel. It's just like
So we
main.
started this episode with good guys.
Oh.
Before we started with hour 5, we started with Al
We
Delano.
started with
Thank
you. We started with you.
Appreciate it.
So
Well,
we-
I mean, birds of a feather, right?
Yeah, they do.
that's
They
what
flock
it is,
together.
right?
That's a
So
fact. That's a
I
fact.
can't lose when I'm around you. Too.
And first off, what a fucking t-shirt!
Hey,
T-shirt,
hey.
fucking Hawaiian.
It's
Summer
un-
vibes, man. Aloha all day.
it's
Aloha.
the fucking best.
It's the best. Well, I'll quote Homer Simpson, right?
Yeah.
The only people that can get away with these are like fat loud guys or homosexuals. There you go. So I'm a fat loud guy. Let's go. Let's go. That's all it is. Come
All right, dude.
Incredible.
Thanks
Love
for coming
it.
over.
Great job,
Thank you.
boys. Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Let's go.
All right, who's up? Did you just go?
I just did Tim Duncan.
All right, okay.
And then we
Dude,
just
by the
followed
way, Tim Duncan, let's go back to that real quick. Tim Duncan is a fucking legend.
Do you remember his commercial?
No.
Like he did a couple, but like there was one commercial in particular where they were like, I actually got to look it up because I don't really remember, but they were trying to like, it might have been like he was trying to buy a car.
Yeah.
And
I think I remember
He had a
this.
stone face, and they were like $50,000. He's just like, yes. Like, just kidding. Like 45, 30. You know, he just didn't move. It was something like that. I haven't seen it in probably.
Dude,
15 years.
let me ask you a question. Is there any worse jail sentence in the world than being a non-good basketball player and being like over 7 feet? It's a tough life.
Like my man Taco Fall.
Dude, he's in the NBA. That's
I know,
different.
but like yeah.
But there's no place for him anymore. That's the problem. They used to, dude, back in the day, Taco Fall would have been like
But
a new
he's-
bowl. He would have played a lot.
know.
The game's different now.
But he's just awkward.
He's 7'19"
Six.
or whatever he is.
He's 7'6".
Jesus, fucking huge.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Imagine
up.
being the girl trying to bang him though.
No.
Where do you end up?
I remember, dude, by the way, back in the day.
Where do you end up?
Cannot believe I'm going to tell this story, but
Are you gonna
somebody
do it?
that I'm related to told me this story. He might have fathered me. That like he met like these guys like golfing, and one of the guys was like a trainer for the Celtics. And said like there was like a party one time, like Parrish banged some chick so hard up like in this guy's apartment. One of the guys, another trainer, used to have like parties at his like apartment, and like all the players would come over. And like Parrish banged this girl so hard he split the bed in half. Like just fucking bed was like in fucking 19 pieces. Like it's like what do you expect with like a guy like that? Just like going to fucking
Just
town.
duct taping his hog to his thigh.
Dude, that was
Patrick Ewing.
no Pinckney too. Ed
Patrick-
Pinckney.
Patrick-
Ed Pinckney said duct tape his dick.
By the way, I don't know how true this is.
If I duct tape my dick's coming off when I remove it.
You now have a vagina. By the way, I don't know how true this is, but there's a park right outside the project where we live. This is way before my time, by
Yep.
the way. Patrick Ewing from Cambridge, where we're at now. Well, from Jamaica,
Yeah.
moved to Cambridge. Came down to play all the boys down Nolan Street Projects. Lost. Got his shit taken. He goes, the guys I talked to go, he left in a fucking hoopty.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love
hell
it,
yeah.
dude. Love
Hell
it.
yeah. So, like, I'm going to take that to the grave with me, whether it's true or not.
It's probably not true, but I'll
No.
go to my gospel with that. Like,
I heard from multiple people, like, got his lunch money taken. Like
that's
yeah.
gospel to me.
It's
as
awesome.
far as I'm
It's
concerned, that
amazing.
happened.
It's
That
amazing. I
happened.
can't wait to meet like, you ever been down Nolan Street Project, motherfucker?
All right, I got one. Good guys. Kind of on the same thread with Santa Claus, although not a holiday-oriented thing. Dinosaurs. Here's why dinosaurs are a good guy. Similar to Santa Claus, the fact that they've been entertaining, specifically mostly young boys, for beyond a million. Since they had dinosaur books, kids have been all in. There's not a kid that's like, oh, a lizard that's 1,000 feet tall or whatever they are. There's a thing that can eat like you and just a snack. They are all in. My son was so into dinosaurs.
Did you see the thing that they do at like Gillette?
Yeah, like the dinosaur drive-through thing.
Unbelievable.
So Jurassic Park, the new Jurassic Park shit, most of it sucks. The original Jurassic Park, like, that is
was
some
before its
fucking
time.
sick shit. Probably way before your time, right?
No, 94.
All right.
That was like right.
Yeah, that was right. You were right in the wheelhouse. They've been entertaining kids for years. Jurassic Park is fucking awesome. Steven Spielberg dropping the hammer on everybody with that fucking thing.
Dropped a big steaming pile of dinosaur shit too in front of Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum
Yeah.
and fucking, yeah. By the way, that's a good guy. Steven Spielberg. That guy has been fucking smoking out sick flicks like E.T.
Absolutely.
Fucking just,
E.T. is still, I think, the number one grossing movie of all time.
E.T.'s unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's fucking unbelievable. But dinosaurs are sick. And you can just take a kid to the Museum of Science when you're a hungover like
So,
adult and they'll like be
My
sick.
my nephew, Christy's sister's son, my nephew Parker is autistic.
Yeah.
You know how like autistic kids have their own thing?
Yep.
His thing's dinosaurs.
Yep.
There's not a dinosaur on Earth
He can't tell you about. Yeah.
He can tell you the weight, height, fucking. He's, I don't know, 6.
Yeah.
He's the Uncle Denny. Look at the Tyrannosaurus, and he just comes up to me and gives me facts. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Things are 60 million years old.
Yeah.
And you know fucking everything about it. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what's amazing about that? Speaking of like not like I really know, but like we're talking about like the like whatever.
I have a tab open. I have a tab.
Talking
I
about
just
the
can't
we're
read.
trying to get more. Oh yes,
Brother-in-law Jovan, good
Levon
guy.
is here. Absolute
guy.
good guy. 100% good guy. So we're talking about like, so you were just saying like autistic, like whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think no matter what it is in life, like you see kids that like they are like savants. They can play fucking anything on piano, and then they're like, but they can barely talk, right? It's like everything comes at a price, right? It's like so. What I'm good at, what you're good at, right? Or what's easiest for us. I should say good at. What's easiest for me
Right.
is like shooting the shit, doing stuff like this, right? Like I look at a spreadsheet, like it might as well be Greek. Like I have no idea what's going on. So like anything you're great at, there's something on the back end that you're paying the price for.
Absolutely.
I'm convinced.
Absolutely.
There's no like free lunch in the world. It's like everything that you're fucking awesome at, there's something equally you suck at on the other side of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Luckily, I'm good at shooting the shit, so that's more important than most of the shit that people are probably good at.
All right.
I'd rather be good at this than number crunching. Oh, I'm a sick number cruncher. Are you? Fucking.
How does that start a conversation?
Dude, you know what I'm best at? I can fucking do your taxes tomorrow. Sweet. Nobody gives a shit.
Well, I think you could have saved a couple money. You lost me. You're never gonna get laid that way.
By the way, you know what's always super confusing? Is
up?
I can hear Christy talking, and she's like, Brendan, and I'm like, is she talking to Darcy about me? I'm like, no, it's your son.
So it's my son.
Yeah. Dude, because not a lot of people name Brendan. Like,
And-
still
and-
even.
And we spell it the right way.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like it.
'Cause
By the way, nothing grinds my gears.
Brandon?
Ah! What is this, 90210? What are we doing here?
How's your son Brandon? I go, I don't
Brandon.
have a son Brandon.
I'm like, I get it. You knew somebody like that back in the day. I'm this one.
Yeah.
I'm this motherfucker.
Brendan.
You call me this name.
Which,
right?
by the way, you know what it means? In
no.
Gaelic?
Good.
Little Prince.
Fucking prince.
come on.
I am the fucking
Did
prince
you hear
of
that?
Wales.
That was Brennan's dick that just hit the fucking table.
By the way, yeah, it's true. That
Little
was-
Prince.
Just snapped. All right, you're up.
All right, so this goes without saying, as we're both fathers. Obviously, I would love to get out as much as I can. Babysitters.
Ultimate good guys.
Listen, my mother-in-law is a saint in more ways than one. But like, she's usually our phone a friend.
Yeah.
Can you watch them?
Phone a friend.
Yeah. She's on Who Wants to Be Millionaire. Hey, you want to watch Kids Tonight? And 9 times out of 10, she goes, yeah. Doesn't even hesitate. Granted, our kids, Bailey's out of her mind. But they're like best friends.
Yeah.
My other kids, my 2 oldest, they can kind of handle themselves, and then you get the baby, right? I'm trying to plan a wedding right now.
Yeah.
We have a lot of kids in our wedding.
Yeah.
I'm hiring a babysitter to handle the kids in
Yeah.
the small hall.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well spent money.
it's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Right?
I agree.
So where I'm getting married, I'm a member of. I'm getting a very good price in the hall.
Yep.
Right? I'm going to use...
I mean, you were the youngest president of the Irish American.
Correct.
That's a fact.
I'm going to use that money wisely, and I'm going to hire 2 or 3 babysitters to have these fucking kids call. I don't want kids at my wedding, like, running rampant.
Yeah.
Right? I'm fine with, like, teenagers. I'm fine with, like, my kids. And I mean this, I just don't... You go to a wedding...
Yeah, well, random ass fucking kids there.
No, not random. Like, my niece and nephews that are, like, way too young to be at a wedding.
Yeah.
Let them have a good time. Let them be there. Let them have a good time in there. They don't want to... I don't
Yeah.
want kids running around. So I am hiring 2 or 3 babysitters, not my family, but people that have already willingly said
They will babysit.
they will do it.
Yeah.
And they will be paid heavily. My sister coming in hot. Thank you very much, Darcy. Absolutely not. I'll eat the French fry. I'll eat that.
Not eat the mayo.
Side of mayo like a sicko. Pigeon cum. What I will say is, there's not a lot of teenagers anymore that really want the money.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of like a different world now.
I have one girl. She's not. Well, she is a teenager, but she's in college now, and she's awesome. She's helped me out a couple times here and there. She's in college now. I really don't know if I can depend on her anymore. I've been, you know what I mean? I was that age.
Dude, in 6 months, my daughter will have a license. She can fucking be a babysitter. She's a fucking licensed babysitter. She's fucking awesome. And she doesn't get in trouble, and she's fucking
Okay.
legit. Lights out.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's a no-brainer.
Oh, I got to tell you the story real quick.
But babysitters,
Babysitters are unbelievable.
they help you out when you want to get fucked up.
Yes, that's basically the deal.
Yeah.
And if you're not one of those people, you're
And
a
here's
loser.
the thing. So you get here's my I don't know what your contract
Yeah.
is or your babysitters. Mine is you get paid heavily, and I feed you for the night.
Yep. Yeah.
If you don't do that, you're an asshole.
I agree with you. My daughter is our built-in
want,
babysitter.
Whatever you want to eat, you name it, I'll
Yep.
buy it.
Yep.
I mean, we're not going to fucking Grill 23.
No, but yeah, Domino's, whatever you want to get.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then I pay you. Usually, I pay you when I'm drunk, so it's way over the fucking.
Dude, so I got to tell you this story. So, you know how I think I told the story a couple weeks ago where when my daughter was like younger and she was like kind of having a hard time with like kids at school, I was like, the what you should do is you should walk up to be like, you know what grosses me out? Your face makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
And I was like, you got to be hard with people. And she was like, oh, registers it, whatever. So a couple weeks ago, I said to her, me and Maggie came home, speaking of being out drinking a little bit.
Yeah.
We were like a little buzzed up. Came home, she's like, "You guys are ridiculous." She's like talking to my son. She's like, "I want to get not excommunicated. What's the word? Fucking where you get like removed from your parents' will.
Fucking.
Fuck.
I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So she keeps saying that, right? So the next day I'm riding her. I'm like, "Oh, do you still want to do that? Still want to like? Who's gonna pay for Malden Catholic? It's gonna be a tough life." Riding her. She goes, "Are you?" Then she looks at me like totally normal. She goes, "Are you playing music tonight at Auntie Cammy's 50th birthday party?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Are you giving out earplugs because you suck at singing?" And
No.
I looked at her. I go, my work was done well with you. Like you are a savage. She went in so she went in so hard on me. It just like went for the jugular. And I'm like, I love it. Give me the fucking whole thing.
That's awesome.
Like I love it because I tell you what, that's a superpower. That's a Boston superpower. It's like when you can look at somebody and be like, dude, I will verbally dismember you.
Yeah.
Like in front of your face.
My son is getting to that point
It's
where
awesome.
if anyone has ever met my son, he is. I've said this on camera. He's the nicest kid on earth. But he's getting.
Got a smile on his face every time I see him.
He's getting mouthy.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is.
Where do you
me.
think he gets it from?
This is hello. He's got 2 here. He's Irish and Puerto Rican, dude. He should be a professional boxer.
Yeah, he should be,
You know what I
dude.
mean? Like it's
He
just,
should be.
But he is. He's getting. But I said it last week. I said, just don't swear in front of your mother. Now he's just getting chippy with me, and I'm like, all right, dude. The minute I see armpit hair, I'm punching you directly in your chest.
Dude, my nephew, my buddy, my brother-in-law Steve Judge listens to this all the time. His son Eamon is my fucking spirit animal.
What's his
His name's Eamon.
Eamon?
Eamon. He is.
Sounds like a
dude,
WWF wrestler. Eamon Judge?
Yeah. Does
Okay.
hates shirts. He has his body's like mine, right? He's got like a nice gut on him.
Kurt Kreshner?
Yeah, exactly. Nice gut on him. Refuses to wear a shirt. He's a great baseball player. My buddy had him on his team. He goes, I go, how's Eamon doing? He goes, fucking Babe Ruth. He goes, I'm shocked he doesn't bring out a pack of smokes when he's in the dugout. Kid just wears eye black, hits dingers, and fucking eats cheesesteaks. I'm like, this is my fucking. I go, this kid. I heard him on the phone today. He goes, you know who got MVP? Me. I'm like, Maggie goes, somehow like your genes skipped into him. Like he's like
That's
he
incredible.
loves himself. He loves talking about himself. I'm like, yeah, he's fucking awesome. He's off my tree. Who's up, by the way? We just went way off.
We did. I think you just went with. I said babysitters.
Okay.
So
All right,
you're
we'll
up.
do one more, then we're done.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And we can both agree on this one.
I think we can both agree on the next one and for mine too.
Yeah. All right. So we got one
First
more.
off, I don't think we've ever disagreed
We've
yet.
never disagreed. The advent of high definition television is a good guy.
Okay.
Let me explain something to you. For the people at home, by the way, I wanted to say this. Our demographic key is like 34 to 40 is like our main demographic,
Okay.
right? Second is like my demographic, in the 40s to 45, 46. And then I get emails every day. We have a higher female demographic listening to this show than 98% of podcasts. We have 18% female listeners, which,
Fuck
by the
yeah.
way, we love the women. And by the way, I'm not saying that like a wise ass.
Shout out to my independent women out
That's
there.
right. Not a wise ass. Also, real quick, I'm just going to drop this in here. Ann Seeley, you might be a fraud for not showing up at this. You were supposed to be the super fan. You didn't show up at this event. All right. So, high definition television. Somebody asked me, do you want to go to a game at Gillette Stadium to see the Patriots? No, I don't. Do you know why? First of all, it's 50 minutes away. Second of all, I have a fucking TV that's going to show me everything, every replay, and then I'm going to be able to switch between the other games. We used to watch TV on potatoes, basically. Like, I remember watching the Celtics game on a TV that was built like a fucking whiskey barrel, and
Yeah.
like was like looking through looking through your contacts if you slept in for 2 days.
By the way, not only was it built like a whiskey barrel, the screen itself was like, what, 9 inches?
9 inches thick.
It was a fucking, dude, I couldn't imagine. I don't remember. Like, I remember living in like second floors and shit. How do we get that thing out there?
Dude.
That was
I had a
solid.
I-
That was solid wood. That was real wood.
Shout out right now to my boy Kevin Morrow. I think he might have left, but maybe still here. He moved a fucking Sony Vega TV that I had in my garage.
Yeah.
Like when I first moved to Melrose, that was like a 40-inch TV that weighed as much as like Al Delano times 6. I mean, dude, it was moving this thing was like putting you back in jeopardy.
Yeah.
High definition TV, hanging on the wall. It's like a plate that you hang on the wall,
And
right?
it's it's being cliche with saying it's like 3D, but like nowadays you look at the TV, it's like you can touch them.
It's unreal.
It's insane.
You don't
I
have
used to walk through Best Buy and like, what the fuck is happening right now?
dude. You
is that a
don't-
shock in my face?
You don't. You don't have to go to a game at Gillette if you can watch it on TV and it's better.
No.
By the way, don't get me wrong.
And I love going to games, but I'm with you. I'm with you there. HD TV.
Beer's not $18
No.
a beer, which is, by the way, that's a fraud. We'll get to that in the next frauds.
I just
Stadium
where
prices?
Where do they get the balls? In his
No, go for it. Go
no,
for it. Let's
with
go.
you with your fraud, right? People they're sending out $18, $14 beers, whatever the case may be. Coogan's still $1 for the same beer, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Meet
dude,
us
don't,
halfway.
dude,
Meet us
just do me a
halfway.
favor.
Meet us halfway.
Like, I'll give you a hand job. Don't bend me over and rape me.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'll help you out with it. You know what I mean? But
I
come on.
don't know where you get the balls saying, you know what you need right now? You need to break on a 20 for one beer.
Yeah. And by the way, you need another $1 to tip on the top of the 20.
My girl
On top
over
of the
there
20.
with her ripped jeans. I see you, boo.
All right, you're up. You're the last one.
All right. Last, certainly not least, we are both one, and we have a couple here. Youth coaches.
Yes.
I can't say this enough. It's a thankless job, much like I said last week or the week before with stepfathers. You go out there, 9 times out of 10, you're a father of a child, and you just want to be part of the kid's life. You are out there Monday through Friday, games on weekends, and I'm talking as like a football parent, but like anybody,
lacrosse,
baseball,
whatever.
But we got hockey guys right next to me. There is nothing more selfless than being out there for a minimum 2 hours a week. 2 hours a day, giving your experience to kids that, depending on what age level, they might be still eating fucking boogers and they just don't even give a shit.
No.
And you're out there trying to give your all. And then you have parents who, by the way, if you're these people, you fucking fraud.
Oh, can I say this, by the way? Here's a quick plug for a sponsor. Craig Richards posted about like the parents thing.
Oh, I saw it today.
It's
spot on. It's spot on.
Dude, leave your kids alone.
Let the
coach
coaches
coach.
Let the coaches coach. And I just listen. There's these guys, and I don't mean nothing against females, because I just don't have females yet that play sports. So I'm speaking on my behalf. Let the guys coach. They mean no harm. They're not out there to fucking sabotage your kid. If you think your kid's better because you played 1 year of fucking semi-pro football in 1987,
Nobody gives a
no
shit.
one gives a fuck.
Nope.
No one cares. Your kid is going to play where the kid is going to play, and he's going to be good at it, and he's going to fucking enjoy it. And guess what? You know what the best part about it is? At the end of the year, he's going to say, can I play again?
Dude, let me tell you right now.
And I keep saying this is for everybody. I don't give a fuck what your child identifies as anymore. They're going to play the sport if they fucking enjoy it, and it's because of the coaches.
Nothing makes me more happy than this fact. I tell this, I say this all the time. First of all, when you see it, you know it. It's a fact. Like, if you see a Division I player, you probably know what that person is. That person is an outlier. They are a random cycle of events, and it's so cool, right? But 99.9% of everybody else is, like, going to be just, maybe they're going to play in high school. They might play in college, D2, D3, right?
Yep.
They might as well have a super positive experience doing it, right? Like, all I give a fuck about is those kids try, they like it, they get something out of it. I get out of it too. You know what I mean? Dude, youth coach, like I've coached, I don't know, 8 teams or something like that.
Yep.
Like I said, I hung it up last year that I coached softball this year.
Right.
I can't help myself.
And
my mother was this way, by the way.
And you wore a jersey this year.
Wore it the whole time. By the way, one of the other coaches goes to me, he goes, you really wearing the jersey? I'm like, fuckface, I'll wear this jersey to a wedding. How do you like that? Like, dude, this is my team.
Right.
Represent.
Right.
Like, I'm not wearing stirrups and a fucking baseball pants, but, like, I'll wear that jersey all day.
Yeah.
Like, by the way, that jersey's in my rotation. I'm keeping that in my rotation.
As you should.
Yeah.
I don't.
I love it. I love coaching.
I don't think they get enough credit. I don't think us as youth coaches.
My grandfather was an unbelievable athlete, also like a coach Salem, Mass for years. And, like, he had a chair in his living room that just said coach. And everywhere I went with him, people would stop him. He was like a phenomenal athlete, but also like he was a well-known coach. It's like the respect that the guy had, like from people, because he was like a fair guy and he was a great coach. Like it's like being a good coach, dude. It's like it's a cool thing.
Here's the thing. I have now, again, I've set it up a zillion times. I'm 34, so now like kids that I've coached are in their 20s. They still call me coach.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling.
It's awesome.
I have 2 kids. I'm sorry. One kid just got drafted into the NFL draft.
That's sick.
And one.
By the way, you said to me one time, you know a lot of bar owners. You know a lot of professional athletes.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. But like 2 of them I coached, and that's. I'm sorry. One of them he got drafted by the fucking world's worst team is the Baltimore Ravens. Now I have to fucking root for him when he's on the field. All right. Shout out to Isaiah Likely. The other one, I coached, and since he was like 6 or 7. He's at the University of Michigan right now. He will 100% be drafted. Mikey Sanderson.
Love it.
And you want to talk about just like the American dream? Like his parents came from Haiti. Fucking just great people.
Yeah.
Great people. Paul Campbell, another Marlin guy, fucking cousin of mine. He's pitching for the Marlins.
Yeah.
Yeah, we produce motherfucking athletes.
And your uncle was a fucking catcher for the Red Sox.
Yeah, my uncle was.
My dad was the guy. We were talking about this last
He
week.
went down to Pawtucket, and him and Carlton Fisk got the job.
Dude, that's like, by the way, that's like my joke, which I think I probably told in there before. But like, my dad was a great basketball player. My grandfather was a 3-sport captain.
By
of
the
year.
way,
And I'm like Team Wolf. Skips a
I
generation.
was Facebook creeping on your dad.
Oh yeah,
The other day.
friend him.
Buddy, you weren't lying about the bow ties.
Oh, dude, guy is a fucking straight up legend. Okay, tell you my favorite thing that my dad told me this week. He went to the U.S. Open with one of a guy brought him.
Dude, so many people will buy.
No,
so
listen.
many
I
friends
go,
of
how
mine
was it? He goes, sucked. Hated it. He goes, you know what my favorite thing in the world to do right now is? I go, what? He goes, just say no to things. He goes, right when I say no to something, I go, oh, got out of that. I'm like, dude, I love it. Because I'm the same way, kind of. It's like, I like doing shit, but it's like, at the same time, I'm like, do you really want to do that?
Yeah.
Like, most things you really don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like, you have fun when you're doing them, but you want to drive like 2 hours to go see fucking guys play golf that aren't you? Not really. Probably not really.
I went through his pictures and I was like, wow, man, this guy really does wear a bow tie everywhere
Oh,
he fucking
dude,
goes.
guy is fucking absolute phenomenal.
Complete legend.
All right, I think we're done, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
we had a blast here. We're gonna have a blast still.
Listen,
It's only 7:28. We got an hour and a half left to drink.
at least 50 Binney Street, Cambridge, Mass. Lily
You gotta
Peas.
get it. We're gonna do this again. I talked to Chris. Right now we're in the end of June. We're gonna do it again in September. Maybe we'll do it like pre-Pats game type thing or something like that.
I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with
It's
that.
Saturday, so maybe like a Thursday night game or something. Come down early.
I just think that this, if you haven't been here, you just, even when we're not here, just come in, experience, see,
Yeah.
be like, hey, listen, I was listening to Pulling Cork, and I need to hear about this. I'm telling you right now, I just had the Jamaican jerk wings. They're fucking outrageous. Outrageous. Your wife just said she had the best fried chicken sandwich of her
That's
life.
right. And by the way, you've eaten a lot of like food that's not white people food.
Correct. Big fan of Caribbean food. That's right up there.
Yeah.
They have more of like if you have Caribbean food. Yeah, I already said it. I said thank you for the drinks, Darcy. You're the best. No, you've never seen blue. First off, no. I got so many compliments on this jersey.
Yeah, you are wearing a ridiculously awesome.
Hold on,
jersey.
we were about to shout out. What's the matter? What do you got? No, we're about to wrap it
We're
up.
about to wrap it up.
Oh, that's a very good question.
What is it?
My sister Darcy, right? She's right over there. I meet so many of her friends, and they're like, I didn't know Darcy had a brother.
She never tells about anybody.
Nobody. Everybody else. And they're like, oh, you're related to Darcy? I'm like, yeah.
Hey, I knew she had a sister. Never knew she had a brother.
Imagine that. It's fucking embarrassing.
Which one, the Bible thumper or not?
No, get that on my...
Hey, you know what? Jovan gets more play on the podcast than you do anyway, so he gets a lot more talk about Jovan than Darcy. I'm the one who does the whole thing, and then Jovan's like the best cook, he's the man. I want to be like Jovan, he inspires me. Yeah.
The best. I think the best line I've ever said is Jovan's cooking has changed since he got rid of the dreads. No, but real quick though, when you
Yeah.
were talking about fried chicken,
Yeah.
he deep fries a turkey.
Oh.
You don't ever want to have a.
I've done it. It's lights out. It's unbelievable. Yeah. It's a whole different
You
fucking
don't want to
level.
do it. You don't just deep fry your turkeys from here on out.
All right, we had a blast, didn't we?
I did.
All right.
And we're not done yet. If you guys are still, well, you're not going to hear this now.
You're not gonna hear us now.
Yeah,
But next time we do it, we'll do it here. It's funny. We were a little bit out of our element. You know, it's like out of our space. But I think we had a fucking blast here.
It did. And if you do come in here, there's a sticker wall over here. We already bombarded it with Pulling the Cork stickers. Take a picture in front of it, put it on the Instagram, do whatever you got to do, tag us. Let us know what you
Oh,
think.
here's the last thing. All right, if you're still listening to this, you want a sticker? I got a few people that are definitely getting stickers. I've already talked to them. They're diehards.
Yeah.
If you want a sticker, do us a favor. Share this episode.
Please.
Right? On your Facebook page. Take a shot of it. That's how we're getting new people, is people sharing it.
Yeah.
Share this on your Facebook page and say, hey, this is a good podcast. You might want to check it out. We'll send you a sticker. Send me your address. Done. I'll send you 5 stickers.
Right.
All right? So do that. And then also leave us a review. We've got a lot of good reviews. But the most important thing is sharing it. And, like, it's been really, but it's awesome, dude. We're getting a great response. We love doing it.
We're out here just fucking having a blast laughing. If you're laughing, you're still fucking listening, just do the right thing. It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Write a review. We're definitely getting into apparel. We've already
Yeah.
talked about that. But right now, we got some stickers. They're all in. Union made. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Shout out to Boyd's Direct.
First thing we're doing is sundresses. That's the first thing we're doing for apparel. Lily Pulitzer, but pulling the cork.
Yeah,
Talk about some white people shit.
Yeah,
Lily
we-
Pulitzer, that's some white people shit. We could talk about that for days. That's a fucking ant-tail of white people shit.
We're gonna have some thongs made in the back. It's just gonna be a shamrock on your ass cheeks.
All right, hey, it was real. We were
Oh, it was
here.
unbelievable. Great time.
All
Jameson ginger ales are good here.
Peace.